Oh boy. Attempting this garbage again. Thanks for the ride. Nice. Oh, look at that big old crystal of Kyrillium.
There we go.
Still not up. Still not up.
Stretch me. Relax.
Alright. So it's time to go pick up a bunch of scattered minerals because I realized that I'm like having a hard time with this stream business. So it's time. It's time. This rain is like as frustrating as real life rain. TBH. Yeah. This is the stuff that I could care less about. Wow. So I have to climb down a waterfall. I'm taking a sticky gun in order to get this dispersed cargo. Come on. All right. We get it. It's a video game. There's no reason to punish me. Motorcycle. What are these massive mech things, these holograms that keep showing up? Oh, good. Oh, God. Oh, a bridge right into a layer of stone. Alright, auto paver. Alright. Where's my scattered business? There's the waterfall. There they are. Okay. Oh, I ruined my bike. This is me not caring. Because I have skeleton legs. Grab the rope. Let's go, baby. K2 style. Give the rope. How much more rope do I got? Damn, we got some rope. All right. There it is. Nice. It's like the perfect length. Release the rope. Sam, chill. You got skeleton legs, dude. I got no sympathy for you with these skeleton legs, alright? You got skeleton legs, baby. You can like lift like 9,000 pounds with these things. Skeleton legs. 9,000 pounds. Guy's got a rope right there. That's wild. I'm running in the rain. I'm delivering packages in the rain.
There we go.
This is a cave. This seems to be the piss aclove. Do I have to juice the fruit here? Tell me I have to juice the fruit. Oh, there's like a song playing? Why is it so low? Wow, I'm full. I'm like straight up full of urine. Let it rip. No, baby, come on. Give him that hot stream. I'm streaming, which is amazing to me. I've got a hot stream on my hot stream. Baby is so happy that I'm taking a pee-pee. Listen to this kid. He's like, good work. I'm gonna have the biggest mushroom. Dad. Alright. Where's that mushroom at? Ceramics over here. Dude, they're all the way over there. Ugh. Oh, it's playing from the timefall shelter, I see. So somebody put a rope here. This feels like I'm asking for trouble. Man, it feels like I'm way asking for trouble here. Do I chance it? I don't think that's a good idea. Not a good idea. Oh, it's ripping. Okay. Oh, God, do I? Oh, man. Can't I just, oh no. It's yellow the whole way. Hell no, I'd have to be an idiot to do that, dude. I'll just run to the other side, man. Big deal. After I just scale this fucking mountain again. This is a rather tedious mission, I gotta say. Rather tedious. Yeah, Stracker, I hear you. But the thing is, I'm already so cranky this morning that, like, jumping into water and having all my packages, like, float away, it's not worth the risk. I'll climb the mountain instead. I'll climb back up and then around. Like, it's just the way that it is. Yeah, hike up that stuff. So I think the likes are like if you grab that rope, you get a like. Like, feel free to climb any day now. Yeah, if you grab that rope, it's like it gets a like. Climb, please. Thank you. All right, grab this bad boy. Grab the rope. Climb it up. Muscle man. Muscle Sam. Oh, yeah. So, I have a confession to make about my Thanksgiving while I climb up this mountain, and that is my family was here. We don't live in the same area, so they flew in for like the last like 5 days or 4 days to come and spend Thanksgiving with me and my family at the at my house. And while they were here on Thanksgiving, you know, you're watching movies or football or like TV shows or whatever, and everybody's just, you know, bull crapping and just, you know, really shooting the stuff. But my mom was like, I want to watch Poltergeist, which I don't understand her love for the Poltergeist. She loves that movie. And it's a good movie. I like the Poltergeist, without question. You don't have to like square that with anybody, but I'm going to anyway. She loves Poltergeist. I love Poltergeist, but there was just something in me that was like, man, you know what? No, we're not watching the Poltergeist. First off, okay, the Poltergeist, if you're not aware, is a Steven Spielberg produced movie by a guy, another director. It's real good. It's about this family who like moves into a house. Where the patriarch, the father, is like a real estate agent guy, and he works for this other dude. And he's having a hard time at work. Like he can't really convince these people to like move into these like cul-de-sac neighborhoods that they moved into. So there's like a little added pressure from the outside. Anyway, they move into this house, and something weird starts to happen. The kids start to like talk to the TV and like see ghosts and stuff like that. And then eventually the poltergeists abduct the child in this like terrifying scenario. So the family is just like, you know, beyond the professional problems of the father, like the mom and the dad are just like, they haven't slept. Their child's like, oh, this is crazy. Well, baby, you got me a ladder. Oh, I can't make that. I don't have a ladder, do I? Oh. Wait, can I build a zip line? Tell me I can build a zip line. Oh my god, I can. I saw it turn blue. Without a doubt. So anyway, yeah, so Poltergeist family has to like fight ghosts, and they have to like call in this medium that like is a conduit for the spirit world. It's like this little midget lady. And eventually they like the dad and the mother both traverse the astral plane in order to get their child, which is, it's cool. I don't really understand my mom's love for this movie. Like, she's just like a weird normal lady that would normally not like ghost things. She doesn't like horror movies or anything like that, but man, she loves the Poltergeist. And for some reason, I'm such a jerk on Thanksgiving that I was like, we're not watching the Poltergeist. We're watching another movie, a fine film about terror, and actually a pretty, it's like, you know, everybody talking about Thanksgiving wants to like be cynical about Thanksgiving, where it's like, you know, hundreds of years ago there were many Indians here and the white man came and wiped them out. It's like, yeah, Spaniards, French, well, like all of them, a bunch of jerks, dude. Like the worst thing that has ever happened. Can I zip over there? So I built this zip line with no connecting zips. Well, worthless. Anyway, I'm getting so sidetracked. I don't really care. I'm playing this game. Who cares? So Fight for Your Life is a movie about 3 inmates who are being transported on a jail bus. The bus like crashes. They run away. and then this white dude has the gun. So he has like this Asian prisoner and this Hispanic prisoner who are like his lackeys, who are also deranged. Like the more important is like they're just criminals, like murderous criminals. And yeah, dude, yeah, I'll get to the Irishman. So Fight for Your Life is a movie from the 70s, and it's like real problematic because the white dude just after they take this like black family, this preacher's black family hostage. It's just like all of these hideous racial epithets by this like these three cruel morons. Like they kill like a kid, they kill a lady. There's a whole bunch of stuff. It was I believe the movie was illegal for a very long time because it seems kind of like,
Come on, Sammy boy.
antagonistic on purpose. That's a lot of 70s film was like antagonistic on purpose. I think the moral of the story is what's important. But again, this movie is like similar to
There we go.
the thing that everybody wants to bring up about Thanksgiving, which is like colonialism and people like stealing violently somebody else's quote unquote property or non-property or whatever. So my mom loves Poltergeist. She's like, I want to watch Poltergeist, and I'm like, let's watch this movie instead. And she's like, okay, I remember this dude from Blade Runner. So we put on Fight for Your Life, and she was like, by the end of it, she watched the whole movie, which was incredible to me. I watched most of the movie, but I had to like cook some food. But she finished Fight for Your Life, and was like, that was the most horrific thing I've ever seen. Why would you do that to me on Thanksgiving? And all I could think of, you wanted to watch the Poltergeist to see what happens when metaphorically you moved the headstones,
Looks like a way through.
but you didn't move the bodies. The end, that's my story. Alright. Hopefully my story, that was actually a pretty good time because now I'm on the other side of this waterfall in order to go get this one piece of material that I need for these jerks. There we go. Those are my skeleton legs that I know and love. That sprint, that hot sprint. Yeah. So, The Irishman is a movie that came on Netflix, and everybody was on Twitter about it in resoundingly positive ways, but then you had a lot of people that were just like, okay, I have to... Basically, like, they probably watched it in order to just make a stand that Scorsese is an old guy and Marvel movies are cinema. I don't know, everybody's always wanting to fight. Like, it's the holidays and, like, they want to fight for some reason on Twitter. And they always want to fight on Twitter, but, like, it seemed like the only reason anybody was watching The Irishman who weren't already fans of Scorsese, which is, like, who everybody in the universe, that they watched it only to just talk smack and just to try to find things wrong with it or whatever. So, yeah, dude, Irishman's a good film. I guess I have a lot to say about it, and I don't even know where to begin. And also, I have a lot to say about it, but I almost don't want to say anything about it, not because anybody cares what I say, but because everybody else is talking about it, and what I have to say about it is like related to the exhibition, right? Like the way that the movie was shot, like basically a lot of these weird critical analyses that have nothing to do with what Scorsese was trying to do, as opposed to like professional techniques, like the approach. The approach in The Irishman is like what's super interesting to me, because it's a mobster movie. It's a mob movie that's instead of it being a veiled narrative or story about real mafia dudes that existed like in New York, it's like almost like a period piece you know, documentary. So there's more reality to it in the mobster story than had been in like Goodfellas, you know, etc., Casino and stuff. Like these are all all the names have been changed, you know, for protection, or you know, just to not make them a historical piece. So this is like Scorsese makes like a historically accurate mafia movie, you know, that about the most famous mob story about murdering a high profile person. And the only thing I'm going to say about it that I really liked about it, because yeah, it's a great movie, is that like Scorsese's entire notoriety was developed from the techniques exhibited in like Goodfellas and Casino, Mean Streets and stuff, like a Taxi Driver. Like they all have elements of like New York crime and stuff. And in those movies, like, you know, it established like the reasons why he was so innovative, right? Like most famously is the Goodfellas scene where Ray Liotta's character takes like his soon-to-be wife, you know, into a club in like, you know, the 60s or whatever. Like Don Rickles is like there, and like Tony Bennett is like singing or whatever, and it's just this long unbroken shot that like wraps you into the world. Like you kind of like, you see from the front door to the back door of this normal club how it's like just drenched in corruption or, you know, criminal activity, or the personalities that run the criminality of the city. It's, you know, it's highly stylized, you know. There's like, and also in the other movies, like Casino stuff, there's all these like cuts and everything else. And in The Irishman, it's the exact opposite of that. All of the things that made him notable as a filmmaker, he's like, I'm not going to do that. Even though this is like my genre, I'm going to stop from using all of these things. And it's exhibited like very efficiently and without a lot, like without overt stylistic, you know, tendencies. That right there is incredible to me. Like incredible, because it's a dude refusing to rest on his laurels as being like the, you know, the king of this genre, and saying like, this one it either needs to be shown differently, or it's like I'm doing something differently. Which that's what would lead me to my next point about The Irishman, is that like it feels like a certain thing, like a very penitent movie, but not in a serious way. Just like not somebody righting wrongs, you know, because there's nothing really wrong with like these movies. So like Goodfellas, for example, or Casino, you know, any mafia movie, they're cautionary tales, right? Like, yeah, what is this? I felt silly for thinking The Sopranos was realistic after watching. Right. So the realism of The Sopranos or Goodfellas or Casino is that these hideous acts were based off other hideous acts that occurred, right? So they're not necessarily unrealistic. It's just that the names and the drama of it are created, right? So, yeah. Man, you shouldn't feel silly, because, baby, I mean, Sopranos is a real piece of art. Like, it's using those things to tell a different, sort of like Macbeth, you know, Throne of Blood, Ron Shakespearean style, or inspired, you know, Odyssey of this hideously monstrous, you know, personality. So it's good, dude. Like, all those things are good. But yeah, Irishman, like, just basically, it's like, it seems like it's like somebody saying, like, I want to set the record straight here that I'm going to emphasize the real cautionary tale of this, and it's got to be slow. It's got to be, the exhibition's got to be, it's got to be heavy. So that movie is exhibited like a book. It's exhibited like a novel rather than like a film, and it's a super huge triumph. So I want to like jump up and down about it, but that's the whole thing, is that the exhibition of it is so calm, it's so cool and like low key, that you want to say like, wow, isn't it just such an amazing visionary approach? Even though it's like, well, where's this visionary approach? It's like, well, yeah, I guess shots are composed very calmly, without dramatic flair, and it's like, you know, yeah, it's interesting. So it denies me the possibility of like jumping up and down for joy about this thing, even though it's amazing. Yeah, it's incredible. Okay, I guess I'll also mention this. Like, so The Irishman is incredible because of what it has to say, all the things that it kind of is related to. And this is my opinion. And it's got so much restraint. Like that, it's amazing, right? And it's amazing for different reasons, because it's like such a cohesive idea. It's so clean and so clear. Whereas other movies that are like really bombastic, because the exact opposite. Like the idea is also simple and clean and clear, but then the exhibition is like a massive part of how the story is told. Like, I guess Valhalla Rising comes to mind, where it's just like, it's not saying anything particularly new, but it's got this nice tight idea exhibited in like 2 hours in a format that feels new. The Irishman is saying something new, but exhibited in like traditional ways in order to reinforce maybe its purpose. I don't know, man. I'm kind of spitballing here, but it's definitely a heck of a piece of work. It looks incredible. Like even though the high speed film sections, like, they don't feel jarring when you're watching like 5 cops like take down that dude that tried to assassinate a guy in it. Or like another moment where it's like, you know, you just give me these high speed like slow motion shots. It's like they feel like they fit. They don't feel like, oh man, what a artistic stylized choice. Like it feels almost normal, right? It feels like almost, yeah, it's interesting. It's very classy. It's a classy movie. It's just like his movie Silence, which I was probably one of the 10 people that saw that movie in the theater. Like, it's an amazing movie. It's an old movie. It's how movies used to be, where it's like people were interested in giving you a big abstract naughty, like not full like problem or something, and they didn't care that you like got it, or that you wanted to go run tell your mom about it, or like, you know, tweet about it. It was like there's this human element to it. So slow. There's no explosions. It's like, you know, I hate to use the word because it's naughty, but it's just like pure cinema, where it's like an analysis of like just one aspect of the human condition, right? In relation not only to like the events that are happening, but also the way people live nowadays. Like what informs our lives, our rituals, why we live the way we do. It's, I don't know. It's abstract. It's weird. It's like a painting. Like, you could talk till you're blue in the face about the precise motivations and what's going on, but then when you're finished, it's still illusory. It's still either like some sort of weird image that you don't know quite how to place or where to put, but that's moving and to many different people for many different reasons all at once. Like, yeah, it's cool. It's just cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about this because I sound like a frigging moron. A frigging fathead. Oh, hey guys, I'm here. I'm home.
Decontaminating suit.
Let me spray my business because I've just been running around in the rain. Fully restored. God darn it. God, yeah, the Irishman is just... Just crazy good. I mean, LL Cool J, like, I follow him and I don't see him tweeting often. He tweets about, like, he was like, there's certain things you just don't have to say or, like, you need words to convey. It's just reality. And you're like, yeah, that movie is definitely, like, you know, somebody much smarter than me that makes, like, actual cool stuff. And, like, art was like, you know, movies, cinema is just about photography, like, you know, the human face. It's like photographing the human face. People that pervert that are like, you know, Peter Jackson and like the Lord of the Rings movies where it's like just faces and you're like, dude, what is this? Like, man, stop doing this. But then there's like real auteurs that are able to use the human face to exhibit so many things at once. And it's clear. Like there's, you know, it's like another language or like its own language. And yeah, The Irishman is definitely like mind-blowing watching these dudes be able to convey simple things related to the plot, but then, you know, highly weird, abstract emotional states, circumstances, mistakes, like, you know. It's wild, dude. Al Pacino's hilarious, too. Hoffa loved ice cream. I love ice cream. I guess we're the same person. Lol. That's not even a joke. God, it's like the dumbest thing to say. What is this guy talking about? Yeah, dude. Because I'm good. Fresh out the printer. Fresh out the box.
Come see us when we're always happy.
Oh, make time for a hero.
Good work.
Deliver the lost business. A Suprasti. Man, watching Joe Pesci wear those like sick shades the whole time in The Irishman is like the best part. I saw The Irishman in the theater, by the way. Because I'm just better than everybody else. No, because they were having a showing at this theater by my house. So I went before it came out, and boy, was I happy I did that. Let's do both, I don't care. Like, what is on my back, actually? Oh, PSP system. It's pretty funny. Okay, I need to, like, I thought... Roll boots. Wait. Just 2 pairs of boots. Just good to go, huh? Oh my god. Stracker, you saw that Ad Astra too? Holy shnikes. What a... I don't know if you liked it, baby power to you, but man, what a misery. What a uncle's favorite nephew created movie. Man, that Ad Astra was rough. Explain to me, if you can, not the space monkey, but the space baboons. Like, explain it in any way you want. Like, just, but I'm curious. Like, when you saw that, like, did you guffaw as loud as me and my buds did? Because we were screaming. Yet, me and my blood brother, Ryan Starsailor, saw it with me, and man, we got out of that movie, and like all we wanted to see was like, dude, if they had just turned Tommy Lee Jones' character into his character in either like Rolling Thunder or The Park Is Mine, where he's just like butt naked, like he's not wearing clothes and he's got like a Gandalf beard. Like, and just like having a lot of fun, like just totally off his rocker. Like that seems to be more fun and realistic than what we were given. My God, when he meets Tommy Lee Jones, it's like, what is this pathetically weird movie? It wasn't weird in a good way. It's weird in like, why would you make something like this weird? I need chemicals here. Oh. Chemicals. Just chemicals, huh? Emergency provisions. Let's do it. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna build a truck too. Dude, like, I think to me the microcosm and the problems of Ad Astra were all contained in the space baboons, because it was like somebody was like writing a space movie, because it was the writer director combo, right? And they were like, okay, dude, you get up to this space station and there's a problem. You don't find space monkeys, you find space baboons. Like, making them space baboons to this person made it more interesting, and yet you never, like, it's never spoken about again in the movie. But then if that's the case, okay, fine, it's not a mistake. The dude intends it to be a space baboon. So my question is, why? Like, what's the subtext? What is it? Like, baboons, like, it like requires you to like know some sort of Wikipedia fact about baboons in order to understand the symbolism or iconography of like why that's what a terrible, stupid thing. Yeah, definitely. That Mars, like, dude, they went like, ugh. You don't even know what Mars looked like. And plus the dude like is swimming in a sewer at one point. You're like, why is he swimming in a sewer? Where did he get this rope? This lady, dude, that movie. Was it taking a shot at the All of Science people as much as it was just taking a shot at everything, because it was like somebody, you know, metaphorically speaking, wiping their butt and then looking at the thing and then showing it? Like, was it a shot? I guess. Yeah, maybe it was, but oof. What a miserable thing. How do I make my truck? I want to make my truck, dude. Truck. What? I own how many of these? I own 2 trucks? Alright, I'll take dancing. I hate these cap toadies. I guess I'll grab this, dude. Retrieve vehicle. Sure, I don't know. Oh. Nice. Oh, the Cadillac. Oh, let's go deliver this crap. I thought I had to go to, like, this mountain, not city, and connect some stuff.
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Have a pleasant journey.
Man, you can only affect the color and like the color scheme of the trucks. You can't make the Cybertruck, which, I mean, maybe they'll like do add-on stuff where you can like make the Cybertruck, but I'll tell you what, I don't have the money for it, but I'm gonna finance it. I definitely reserved me a copy of that Cybertruck. I drive a truck right now, and it's some 2001 like Ford Ranger. And that Cybertruck, dude, it's the coolest thing I've seen. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I'll drive around in a warthog-looking machine in real life. Like my girlfriend wife was like, at first she was like, "Oh, I hate it. It looks like a video game." She's like, "I don't want to live in like a science fiction reality." And I was like, "Oh, I do, because man, everything else has just been focus tested to the ground. It's just like everything is just leveled with stupidity all the time because of, you know, what people supposedly want, which they don't. They're just convinced they want it because it's cheap materials, it's cheap design, and like they got to find a way to sell it. So all that stuff does is just provide people with the permission to not engage with their own sensibilities. That's all that focus testing does. So anyway, yeah, they've changed their tune within these weeks where they're like, yeah, it's kind of cool, and you know, if a bunch of other stuff looked like that, it would just be new. You know what I mean? Like, it would be new because it's not a movie. It's like real life, and it you know, it travels like 300 miles on a charge, solar powered, indestructible side. So it's like, it's also probably going to be one of the safest vehicles ever, which is why it looks like that, because that steel is like indestructible. I think Elon Musk did everybody a favor like 3 days after that Cybertruck was announced, and was like, the reason the Cybertruck panels look like this is because when you take that sort of steel into a stamper, it breaks the stamper because of how hard it is. So, you know, let's think about this. People have been making cars and trucks with like crumple zones and all this stuff, supposedly engineering, you know, safer machines, when they haven't taken it seriously. They're like, we want this, but we want it to look the same without changing, you know, the way we engineer this stuff. And so what you get are like these vehicles that aren't really that safe, that just get by safety standards, which are pretty low in the United States. And this guy's like, well, how about we make a tank? Where it's like, now, if there's a car, a normal car, and then our Cybertruck, it's like now it's like forcing these car companies to address the fact that like you'll have these very sturdy vehicles that will not be damaged in an accident, right? Or have damaged less, protecting the people inside when coming in contact with, you know, a normal car. It's like they're forcing the hand of people to like get off their haunches to do something. So yeah, I love it. I don't care how it looks. I also care how it looks, but I don't care how it looks, and I love it. So I'm definitely getting that Cybertruck. Because I'm not scared. You know why? Because I'm not scared.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Yeah, I'm going to, Dad. Right, yeah, exactly. The thing is, we already live in a science fiction reality that's like busted and broken. Ugh. It's getting better though. It's getting better all the time. Getting better all the time. It's getting better all the time. Alright, got your provisions.
Looks good, isn't it?
Because I'm good, baby. Because I'm real good. Because I'm a master courier. Take the provisions. Long range. Skilled courier.
No shade in taking a break from time.
I gotta say, like, for as much as like the internet changed the world from like 2010 and on in this last decade, like, boy, at the end of this decade, have we just been grinding to a halt in terms of like creativity and fresh new ideas. So I'm glad to see that Cybertruck. God darn it. miles north of Mountain Knot City. Let's do it, dude. I don't even care, bruh. Accept the orders. Yeah, let's do it. That's fine. Donate the vehicle, man. I'm not scared. Just let me paint my truck the color that I want to paint it. Yeah, change that color scheme. Oh. I like the green boy. Oh man, a pink truck. I'm gonna go boom. I'm gonna hit this guy. It's just like the top. It's not crazy. What about that perp? Fucking Halloween mobile. It looks like a henchman for the like the Cesar 50s Joker or whatever. I don't know the dude's name. Yeah, let's do it. Conform. There we go. Load it all. Yeah, we're gonna head out. Yeet, man.
Order assigned.
Yeet, man. Truck. Got some business in that. No, it doesn't. The truck is empty. There is no business in that truck. Need to go to the mountain, baby. I ain't got time for this. Oh, this is the weather station. What was that? All right. It's like Jack Nicholson's henchman's vehicle. Grave digger. Grave digger. It'd be sweet if you could make a monster truck, transporter truck, stylish UPS truck market. Get them to market. Sticking out like a thumb. Road. These roads. Beautiful roads. Let's wow, that's a long, far way away. All right, we're gonna jump off. We're gonna go. All right, chill. Go here. No. Here. And then we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna rip to the Mountain Way station. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I really want to pick up all these like lost pieces of cargo, but I gotta tell you, it's not gonna happen. Because I'm doing the Joker's business in this, or the Riddler's, whichever one you prefer. Riddler. We got a taxi coming over here.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons to be locked. All clear.
Oh, is there a fence?
Sam for assistance. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, of course. Like, look, go on this far-flung journey. And then immediately it starts raining and you're like, dude. Okay. I'm not stopping for kylo crystals because I have a ton of kylo crystals. What I do need, though, are chemicals. Chemicals. Hold on, I'll re-up this browser. Just took a dump. Ruined roadside factory. Yeah, baby. You can't skip these sequences, so... Just a prisoner. Like, we've had company every time we step outside of, like... Can't hold your... Oh. There's an auto paver. And me without my materials. Oh, man. Let's see what we got here. What do I need? Rebuild the roads. Oh, I have those. I guess I can. Always got crystals, baby. Auto paver. I'm obsessed with building roads in this game. I'm just obsessed because I'm like, man, we can just live so beautifully with these roads. Oh, there's another auto paver? Oh my goodness. They're trying to get this stuff just straight up fully connected. You know I'm going to supply them with crystals. You know I'm supplying them with crystals. Can't pass that up. Just call me the Crystal Man. Rebuild the road. Ah, beautiful. So everybody else can just bring metals and ceramics. Usually I'm the one doing it. Let's do this. Let's pick this piece of lost cargo up. Carry it on the deck. Yeah, that looks... That's a big crystal. I'm also gonna grab this. Because I feel like being a good Samaritan today. Whoops. Run back to the Joker mobile. This is heatless. Alright. Not to be harsh. Heath Ledger's casket. Dude, what? Where's my... Where? Oh, okay, it's the markers all the way over there. Yeah, okay, I see the pass. Get through right there. So let me. And then here. There's the pass. I see the pass as I'm in the Joker mobile. Dude, I tell you what, I'm trying to like engage with people via the messenger. Yes! Get it! My Twitch browser just see what people have typed. I mean, we're here, Bridges. Dr. Bridges Medicine. I'm drinking a drink. I'm live television. The same Porter Bridges is. I bring with me spray everywhere I go. So I can just make sure that I'm just that good, baby. I keep those packages clean.
You must be Sam. That one man.
Yeah, that's me. That's
up
right.
up here. All about the great
You're also
buster,
one.
the terrorist stopper. Still on that last one.
Good.
Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man. So, thanks. You're not gonna even recognize the way station was.
I don't recognize her in here, but get wild. Oh, good. More music.
Now,
Jack 'em up, dude. Oh my god, the fucking this browser stuff, these browser woes is like really annoying, and maybe I can do something to stop it, but God, where is this even? What state would this be? Armor plate. Oh, non-lethal assault rifle? Non-lethal assault rifle.
it feels good to be part of the UCA. Literally marooned on it for way long. It's gonna take some work, but thanks, Sam. Not that you did it. You're gonna hit before you.
Good work, Sam. Next, you need to extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now'd be a damn good time to do it, too, as they just sent out an SOS call. Info's coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Good work. New order
Check
available.
the my butt
Please
for
access
details.
delivery terminal for further information.
Check. Whoa, cowboy. You cowboy? Alright. We're gonna watch this thing. Pop the chat thing out. Hold up. Oh, my baby. My baby. To continue. Oh, aromatic coffee making kits. Let's go there. Let's do it. Looks like he's got business for me too. Back on the mountain.
That's armor for your shoulders and legs. The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it. You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
Non-lethal assault. 100%. Deuce. Get rid of the ones that we got, because I don't want no Death Stranding events. Confoin. Let's head out.
Order assigned.
Pow! Yeah. Cycle my weapons here. I don't need lethal stuff. You know, straight up. Is this lethal? Grenade, yeah. Confoin. Oh, yeah, well, we got, let me take some Christies. And some metal boys. Yeah, I'll take that. We got some ceramics up in this mother. Take that too. Because I'm going to go to those auto pavers and get a road going, baby. Oh. Lump. Confoin. Alright.
Thank you for your contribution.
Feeling ready to rip. Check you later. Oh, this is like a decent run. A decent path of travel. I'm gonna get down here. Is that auto paper? Is that it? Oh my goodness, sneezing on the streamer. Alright, dude, let's do it. Add materials. Build the road. What is it? Oh, he still needs some Cairo crystals. Christie's. Yeah, man. Look it up. Wow. All that food. Wow, that built a lot of the road. I guess I'm gonna go to that auto paver. No! Somebody else's truck is. Need some ceramics here. I mean, what's on this auto paper? Dude, I'm going to Washington, D.C. We're going to Maryland. We're going to Utah. We're going to Maine. We're going to Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Bangladesh. So we have those. All right, confirm. I love the roads. Man, my Joker truck's getting all screwed up because of this rain business. On account of this rain business. There's many Cairo crystals here.
There we go.
Cousin? Doing it. I'll go rob it. Way off course.